What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, let me minimize this too. I was like, oh, I can't press anything. I was like, oh yeah, my controller's not on. Makes more sense. Also, let's turn that 58%. 58% already? Feels like we're close to the end. Jeez. That's unexpected. Let me not accidentally hit a race. I'll be a little sad then. I'll be a little sad. Alright, should be good. What were we doing? I think there's enemies up here. But let's also backtrack a bit more. See if we go through this door and then, how much money do we have? And I guess let's explore Castle Locks. No, I think we're fine there. To see if there, since I know you could jump strike now, I'm curious, like, what else am I missing in that area? Oh, cemetery. We give this a shot. Alright. What is our... Do we see how much... What our stats are? No, we don't. Not from here. How much money we got? 500. Could level up our... That doesn't even one-shot you? Cool, I guess. Double kill. Alright, cool. Alright, that should be good. All should be good. This blowable... Okay, we could blow this up, actually. Let's also hit you. Oh. This is just another way to get... Oh my god. It was just another way to get down there. Come on, bro. Wait, how did I get out there? Wait. Oh, it was open the whole entire time. It just looked like a wall. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, I was like... So interesting. 2 hits. Climb up. Let's see what's over here. Double tap you. Climb up. Jump down. Trying to pay attention to the flooring too. I thought there was like at least a dedicated spot. 3. That. Ooh, actually, since there's multiple enemies, we might use the hammer in the sailor area. I think that'd be a good idea, personally. Watch out. One more. Cool. I feel like that should be so much more damage than it actually is. It's lit over there. Why is it lit? I feel like there should be something going to, like in reference to these statues, I feel like something should be happening there. Can't put my thumb on it. Can't put my finger on it. Can't put a lot of things on it. I just have a sneaking feeling there should be something there. Go this way. Alright, cool. Tiny, good morning, love. How are you doing? How was your busy day? I'm surprised you're still awake. How are you hanging? It's great to see you. Climb up here. Look down here. Alright, that should be fine. Oh, okay, I see an area over there. Could go for. Let's try that. Give that a looky look. A looky look. Oh, actually, we could use that with this too. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Swapped that. Use that. Use that. See how this treats me. Go up here. How much do we get? 100? Yeah. Oh, that guy lives. That guy lives. Super windy today. Almost blew you away. Almost blew the 5-2 booty away. 11 degrees? Alright. That's probably like close to what? 51 degrees? Were you dancing in the wind, or were you trying to survive in the wind? When's the last time you've actually like flat out danced? Alright, there's another area. There's another area. We'll look around. Look around for it. It's not you. Ace! Good afternoon, bud. I hope you're doing well. How you doing, sir? Happy Saturday. Do you have any plans today? Last year probably in the gym? Last year? In the gym? Wait, you work out too? God dang. Tell me something you don't do. I'm good, and you? I'm holding up pretty solid. Got some, was organizing some YouTube stuff earlier, so I felt productive at least. At least I could lie to myself and say I was. No plans, just watch some football. Who's playing today? I saw a really buff ref. And I was like, dude, those are not arms. Those are legs. Those are legs replacing arms. They just happen to have hands at the end of them. Oh, hey, there's another spot. Cool. Let's see what's behind this wall. Whoa! Back away. Back that thing up. One more. Oh, you're still alive. You get 50 for that. Nice. Alright, let's see what you're defending. Hopefully just not another shiny object, but we'll find out soon. We will find out soon. Okay, go up here. Go up here. Oh, hey. Who knew there was another one of you? Looks like we did something correct. I was hoping it was going to be the green one, but hey, beggars can't be choosers sometimes. Other times the squeaky wheel gets the oil, but you know. Alright, we could go there. There. Rewatched the Lakers game from yesterday, and boy, this team, I don't know about this team. They were playing on the road. I think I saw a highlight of LeBron shooting a 3 over Wemby, and the funny thing about the Spurs, they have the potential to beat like talented teams, but they just need to put things together, I guess. Did I see this before? Do I recall going this way before? Oh, I found it now. I guess I just saw it. I just saw it. Also saw they had a lot of questionable injuries and stuff like that. Well, I guess if I wanted, I guess I could use the grappling hook in this situation. Right now, Bengal. Oh yeah, there's Saturday football games. Colts versus Steelers, Lions versus Broncos. I think the only real good game would probably be the Lions versus the Broncos. Well, I could be wrong about that too. Let me go down under here. What's under here? No? Just disappointment. That's what's under there. Tiny, how often do you go to the gym? Also, how late are you staying up? It's already like 2 in the morning for you. Oh, you can't do anything over there. Okay, I was like, what do I do if I can't get back up? That guy's still alive. Oh, I wish I could look at the map. I know it's the Souls-like, but my god. Sometimes I'm just like, you don't go anymore? Walking is enough? How much do you walk? And before you say you're too old to work out to me, and I find out you're 25, and you're just like, well, about that. I used to go back home because we drove everywhere. Oh. Wonder what the Hawks will do with Trey since they haven't accomplished much. I mean, the most they accomplish is get to the... You heard what Trey Young said, this interesting statement. If I didn't get injured in the year that the Bucks won, that's the 2021 year, he said the Hawks would have won the championship. I was like, you're crazy. I don't think the Bucks would lose. Still, and then also granted he got injured in game 3. I think it was a weird year because it felt like other teams were just like playing weird against the Hawks where they should be trouncing them, but then they just kept them around and it just looked like a close series. Like the Sixers should have handled them, but everybody will blame that on Ben Simmons easily without a doubt. I don't think that's all on Ben Simmons. But then they have to go against the Suns if they beat the Bucks, and that's a lot of firepower. I think he would outplay Chris Paul, but I don't know who would guard Devin Booker. And then DeAndre Ayton was actually more relevant back then too, so it's hard to gauge that too. Tatum could have said that versus the Heat. I think the Celtics, the Bucks, and the Knicks could have said that against the Heat last year. Oh, man. If I went on a trip, then 15K steps? God dang, Tiny. Do you have a watch that keeps track of your steps, or you use your phone? 25 with scoliosis? You have scoliosis? Is that why you don't dance anymore? Did I just notice that? Nah, I didn't just notice that, did I? I just did notice that. Tatum got hurt in Game 7. If not for that, they win Game 7. No doubt in my mind. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I will say this for a specific reason, and we haven't seen it in the NBA, even though the Celtics had potential to do it, and they had the firepower to do it. There's a reason we never seen a reverse sweep. A team down 3-0. That's just a lot. That's a lot. What do you mean? I have a key here. Oh my god, bro. Just mild one. I often tripped on my own feet. Often tripped on your own foot. While dancing or just walking? I guess we need a different key for that. Granted, I'm biased because I'm a Heat fan. But the Heat had a different mentality going into that Celtics game. And Tatum stayed in the game with the ankle injury, I believe, right? But I don't know if he, because he would have to put up 30 points, but everybody else still played bad. They would have pulled it out. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that. That's a weird one for me. But like I said before, I'm biased for a lot of reasons that I said before. And it's not just the Heat team, but also the fact that that's so much momentum to break. And also how they won in game 6 was more fluky than like, oh, we dominated. If I'm being honest, if we're going with that perspective, the Heat should have finished them in game 6. And then the white incident happened. The token of death? What the fox, man? I guess that is true. Ancient cultures used to place these over the eyes of the deceased as a payment to the god of death for ferrying them to the afterlife. People from ancient cultures must have big eyes then. Also, what's the point of them going to finals if they're going to get dominated like that? The Celtics had a better chance to probably go to game 6 than the Heat, but nobody won on the Nuggets home court besides the Heat. Like, even in the West, as well as the Lakers did, they got swept. The Suns won on 2 games, but all on their home court. So it's hard to get a gauge like, oh, the Celtics would have outperformed all the people who came before. Just like, I don't know. It's tough to say that too. It's more headcanon and personal bias, or like even try to use stats against it. I don't know. I guess you could attempt to use regular season stuff, but like you would have to keep Robert Williams on the floor a lot more than Al Horford. You probably have to put both Robert Williams and Al Horford on the floor against whatchamacallit, Jokic. Thing is, I never tripped while dancing or skating. Oh, you skated? Wait, you skated? Like roller skates or on a skateboard? Tiny, you just keep introducing so many different things about yourself. I just don't know how to respond sometimes. That's pretty cool. You went ice skating? Is that on your Instagram too? You roller skated once? I've only ice skated once. Hi, doing a survey for a college project. Quick question. Who else is reporting Fox? If he goes into another MapleStory saga without finishing Elden Ring first, even in his old age, Al Horford is legit. So, Jokic would be a better matchup for Al Horford, being like a slow style pace. He's not a pace pusher. So for like athletic bigs like Bam or AD, it's awkward to guard against, even though they're much, 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 much better defenders. But Jokic would still like, I don't think that's enough. I think you have to combine Robert Williams and Robert Williams and Al Horford on the floor at the same time, and to also combat Aaron Gordon's athleticism too. You have to combat that too, because Al Horford's not a perfect matchup against it. It just matches up better than compared to an athletic big and stuff like that. Then I guess have Marcus Smart on Jamal Murray, but that's not a guarantee, of course. Oh yeah, they said like wooden floors would get me somewhere. I'm just talking about in general, not that what if series. Oh, in general, I can't tell how. Are you talking about right now too? I can't tell how good. Let's see if I can sneak that. Wait, I could get past this without fighting it? Did this glitch out? I mean, I guess I get more health, I guess. I actually don't think I posted any ice skating stuff. Do you have pictures of ice? Also, Totes, hey, happy Saturday. ¿Qué pasó, señor? Got another HP bar. Even right now, he still keep Giannis in check better than anyone else in the league, if you ask me. Anyone else in the league? That's an interesting one. Did this glitch out? I don't think I beat it last time I was here. So you're just gonna ignore my report threats like that? Whoa! I was saying it's not a guarantee I'm playing MapleStory. Wait, I would need something to allow me to pull this lever. Would that mean I would have to have a dialogue with that in order to... Something glitch out here? Does he or does he not do a good job, great job against him? I say he does a solid job. Like, it's hard for me to look at Giannis because I think there's a lot of times he's splitting being aggressive and also keeping Dame and Chris Middleton in the loop for being relevant. Like, during this current season, it's hard for me to say. I would say 2 years ago, you're absolutely correct. I would say last year and this year, I'm not too sure on that. I don't think Al Horford does better than the best centers in the league against Giannis or other defenders who would match up against him, which I guess would be wait, did it glitch out? I thought there was supposed to be like a wave of enemies. Sadly, no. I will never see any possibilities of... Wait, will you ever go back on the ice? Also, Totes, what are you doing today? Are you playing any games? Playing more Valheim? You biased, I see. If I said, like, Bam does a better job, that would be more biased, definitely. Wait, they registered this enemy here. But I got what was here. Does this guy spawn back? I didn't think he would spawn back, actually. I honestly don't know, like, what truly yeah, I guess that person does spawn back. Oh, you had a test just an hour ago. Twas the final chat. Oh, that was the final test? I think we aced it. Group test. And that was all I had planned today. Feel free to take me out to dinner. Congrats, dude. I'm happy it was your final test of the year or for your whole course. I guess it would be another 2 weeks till you start again in the next quarter. They closed the ring in my city. In Taiwan or back in Indonesia? How long ago did they close it? So I have to go into another city if I want to. Back in Indo? What about in Taiwan? Would you ever skate there? Why do I feel like something glitched out here? I feel like I'm supposed to be fighting someone here. Also says follow the wood floor and you might find a secret. There's not many spots that have I wonder if it's the spot I was looking at before. That the eye can't see. There's a weakness in the walls the eye can't. Beneath a wooden walkway, a secret waits for thee. A wooden walkway. So would that be specifically here? Other year, I still need to do my thesis to get my degree. How long would that take you? Not anywhere I'm living now. If you had one that was close to you, would you go ice skating? How do you feel about the tush push? It definitely didn't work against my team last week. I'll say that much. But they were down by a lot for it to not be a factor. Alright, that doesn't work the way I thought it would. Where else would I go? You'll go? I guess we'll go... Hurts elite or average? I think Hurts is elite, but his offensive line has not been as dominant as it was last year. But the crazy thing about the Eagles is like it's not even that they're bad. They literally just lost 2 bad games recently. So it almost looks like they're a fraud team. Vevez, how's it going, brother? I hope you're doing well today, man. How's your evening treating you? How else? I really want the broadsword. Give that a shot. Unseen walls. Weakness in the walls. I feel like I have to hit a wall that's close to... Well, I guess like a wall that's like somewhat close to a wooden floor. You just got home and ordered some food? What are we eating? What are we eating tonight? Dude's like another Cam Newton. I would say Cam Newton relied too much on his athleticism more than like winning. He was also saying something interesting, and it almost seemed like more of a slight against the players he was describing. He was saying like how who was he saying? Players like the players he named in his example, he called them game managers. But when he referred to players like Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes, he called them game changers. I don't know how to... Like he said, like people who play as game changers play to win. Game managers play not to lose. Is that a capital I or an L? Iskender kebab? Oh, it's an I. What's that taste like? Sounds interesting. People say he's elite, but he hasn't shown elite attributes for a good amount of time for me to say he's elite. I don't know what's considered elite, though. Like, if you're the main reason your team is winning, like, do you need to have, like, a high precision accuracy aiming for... Oh, he was saying, Cam Newton was saying players like Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott are game managers. Even though I would say Dak, you would say, has a bit more of a ceiling that's closer to a game changer than a game manager. But he also tries to play to make sure his team wins, especially if he found out he's the like doing a decent amount of interceptions and stuff like that. Cut that down and make better play or decision making stuff. Tastes good. Oh, okay, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for that 10 out of 10 description right there. Like, I would say Hurts is similar to Dak Prescott, but do you consider Dak Prescott elite? A lot of people will say no because they don't like the Cowboys, but I don't know from an objective standpoint what they would say. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Ace. What a reference, right? I wasn't expecting that answer. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Mr. Mix. I hope you're doing well, man. It's great to see you. Here for a bit. I'm happy to have you for a bit. How would I get up there? Go up here. Go up there. Also, the Cowboys kicker is the borderline an anomaly. You don't see many kickers that young have that big of a leg and has been, what, 30 for 30? 30 for 31 for 31? I don't know what to tell you. What if the defense just had a really good day against him? Like, it wasn't even just him. Like, I think what was it? I mean, no kicker is gonna kick like back to back 55, 60 yarders. That's already an anomaly. I think he had like 5 field goals that game. And they were pretty like, I think the lowest kick was like 45. I would like to say, Fox, everyone's focusing on how you made top 10% of streamers. Wait, I did? No one's talking about how you made 10% and D4 even though you played it for 1/3. Wait. I haven't even looked at it like that. Wait, that's weird. That's weird because I didn't even play to like a true end game or play season 2. That's really weird. The only reason I stopped playing Diablo, well, that's a lie. 2 reasons I stopped playing Diablo 4. It felt like it was just chugging on my stream, and it demotivated me as a result to play more of it, even though I was enjoying myself. And I think the other part to it is I wouldn't say the willingness to play longer. What's the right word though? Oh, there's a ladder over there. I don't know. I just saw I don't know what it says about D4, but the recap don't lie. That's interesting. But 10% is... I guess I would have to know like the total stats of that. I don't know what to tell you. He said did nothing when the Cowboys blitz and pressured him third down, but did nothing but fold it. I guess it's tough because I didn't get to watch the full game to have a true perspective on it. But I can see what you're saying in that sense. I would say also, like, how many teams has he played against so far where it's been like he's been playing against good defense, in your opinion? Why am I feel like I'm forgetting something right now? We get this lever. I feel like I'm missing something right now. Vives, have you been playing any games lately? But that's a valid point. Niners, but they got squashed in that game. Yeah, so the Niners and the Cowboys, they played the Cowboys twice already. The Cowboys game, he still didn't perform as well as he could have, I guess is the proper statement, right? I like Jalen Hurts, I just don't like the Eagles. Be the fair statement from me. Oh, I must have stopped here. Let's see. Push the lever. But what would this do for me in that sense? Oh, here we go. Interesting. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's see what we got here. So that does go up. Oh, I haven't been this way. Okay, cool, 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 cool. This is actually really good in a lot of ways. Sons of the Forest with friends or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I haven't been playing too much lately. Alright. Then go this way maybe? Oops. Oops. Wait, am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing. And we go down here. And then here. But does that not reach? Hello? There we go. And we could go back to that, right? Hello? Hello? Hey? Oh, it's too low. So I would have to do the same thing I just did, huh? Could I make that? No, you can't. Oh, I wonder if I can make that from here, actually. There we go. Similar case where I have to go down there again. There we go. Cool. Pull the lever, Kronk. Look at this jive. You know, I was really close to watching Semi-Pro with Mama Fox the other day. But I ended up watching the other guys. First Cowboy game that they could have easily. Yeah, I agree. Ace, I agree with that too. That's a really valid point, by the way. Also, Uncle Finesse, did you see your boy slam his helmet? Oh, I could hook onto that. Cool. He needs to chill, kinda. He doesn't do that too often, if we're being honest. Like, it was kind of weird how people reacted to that because somebody brought up a good point. If Brady does that, it's considered competitive, but if it's Patrick Mahomes doing that for the first time, his take was just really bad, saying that the refs were wrong when his teammate was actually in the wrong, and they had like 4 occasions where they could have called him in the wrong. That's where it got a little weird, but yeah, I thought it was a weird situation, to be honest. Solid choice, other guys. The other guys. Sweet child, look at what has happened to your life at the hands of our chaos. I was never sold an idea of preserving the course of life and death. Each lord creates the next in succession before their death and teaches them the Lord's path. My creator, the Lord before me, bound me to their system. All I could do was try and balance the world as fairly as I could. I tried my best to do right by living, especially the crows, recruiting into something they had no business in. If opportunity presents itself, child, ending the cycle would be what is right for the universe. My lifetime was too short to come to the ultimate conclusion, but I remain hopeful that others will reach it on their own. I think the play should be dead on offensive offsides, but I don't know. I think I agree with that too. I think it gives the so similar to though it's weird because similar to defensive offsides, offense could take a shot. Defense should have an opportunity to take a shot to possibly have them have a loss for yards, so they can have a choice in the penalty that they're taking. I think that's the mindset with it, to keep it a little balanced, but even though it's still offensive focused. I'll say the call was right. Oh, I think the call was right too. Here lies Lord Deadbolt, the fourth in the lineage of the Door Lords. Their rule was dark but produced efficiency among Reapers. An overbearing ruler concerned with keeping order and funding research into other sustainable forms of life extension. Also, how's your Saturday treating you, brother? So, if you had to determine a hierarchy or a tier list, Ace, I think I would say the Niners are the ones perched up, looking down on everyone. And then you could say, granted, even though the Cowboys trounced the Eagles, I guess you could say the Cowboys. I don't. Who's good in the? Who's good in the AFC? Because you have the Ravens. The Ravens also. All of the AFC North is almost in the playoff picture. So I put the Cowboys and the Ravens in the same category. Detroit, I'll put a tier down. They had a really bad loss. They had a really bad loss on Thanksgiving. My life was not easy. The balance of the universe was my duty and mine alone. The Lord who created me had grand delusions about faith and purpose. But fate did not bind me to death's door, duty did. No other could take on the task of controlling life and death, so I bore the burden. No, I know, but I'm saying the last 20 years or so, they deserve to go. I think that's fair. And I guess like under that tier would be Dolphins, Lions, Eagles, I guess in this case, because they lose to weird teams, Chiefs. But technically, I would put the Chiefs in the same tier as the Cowboys and Ravens, but they just had weird losses. Even extended my life beyond bounds set by the pitiful anachronism that is death. I want the Packers to knock the Lions out since they're talking a lot of mess. Do the Packers still have another game? If Chiefs lose to the Patriots tomorrow, I'm gonna fire all the wire. They have a crazy amount of drop passes, dude. That's insane. My time finally drew to a close. My successor paid no heed to my teachings. I fear their reign may have destroyed the balance I tried so hard to maintain. What a bitter disappointment they have been. Greatness is seldom free, Crow. True greatness may even cost you your soul. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's from this perspective. Very cool. So, what's this path lead to? Oh, hey. Packers still have a chance to make the playoffs, but they're riddled with injuries. That'll be the first year for Jordan Love being at the helm too. Gotta be backwards if you see the Packers make it and the Jets not make it. You found some kind of a signed contract? How exciting. I wonder if the Suns at a fortress. Not for it. Anyways, I believe your goal next year should be top 1% of Hades streamers. Will it? I'm curious if I could do that when Hades 2 comes into early access in Q2. How much of Hades 2 should I play? Because I also don't want it to spoil. The thing about early access, I don't want it to spoil my full experience with playing the full game too. That's how I approach Have a Nice Death. If that makes any sense. Oh, I forgot to talk to the guy. Oh, no. That's all I know. I do know that. I'm saying in this sense, because I want to play Hades 2, how much of Hades should I also play, knowing that Hades 2 is literally coming out next year, early access? And then the other thing would be, with Hades 2 and early access, how much of that should I play? That type of balance of thought. I didn't say all of my thoughts. Early access me, bro? Bro, you're taken already. I think someone else is already early accessing you. Or early accessing you. Got the old elevator working. Perfect timing too. Just finished the next chapter of my song. You'll be wanting to hear it? Hey, it's Barb. I mean, it's fine to check in on EA from time to time, but it's totally up to you. I think specifically if I do play a decent amount of early access, people who see me playing early access, I could also, like, if people follow me playing the early access, I could also alternate with Hades and Hades 2, so I don't get fully throttled out in Hades 2, and I could also throw in some not beginnings, but comparisons. And they stick with their intended plan of running it like the Hades early access, then hopping on Hades 2 early access will give you not as much playtime content to go through as they slowly add it. The thing about the difference between Hades early access when it first came out was I didn't have access to it because I didn't have a PC at the time and I didn't have an Epic account to play it. So the time I finally had access to Hades, it was available on all platforms in full access. That sounds like a way to get to 69 days. Oh my god. I'll keep that in mind too. I can't believe almost 2 to 3 months of MapleStory still made it my #1 game. And also not even playing Diablo for that long made it my #2 game. That's the real goal, to be honest. I'm speaking from experience of being gifted Hades midway through its early access. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know Epic had the ability to gift games back then. Because that's when it was early access. I mean, not early access. It was exclusive, a timed exclusives on Epic Store. Midway, late stage, then my B. They really were piecing that game together through the input they got from people. I would say, like, if it's in early access, and if it's in early access similar to how they approached it with Hades 1, would it be like a full year of early access? So it would probably be like out of early access by 2025 almost. The day it was available on Steam? Okay. Because I was always in his stream when he was playing it. Okay. Alright, here we go. I just realized that's an owl face. What do you think? Stunned silence? That's what I was expecting. I'll meet you further up. Fox, I'm making Phoenix Alfredo tonight. It's homemade Alfredo sauce with spinach, sriracha, and Cajun chicken. Spice it up. I don't know how I feel about hearing about you making homemade Alfredo sauce when I know what color the sauce is, Uncle Finesse. I don't know how I feel about that. Just gonna put that out there. I'm gonna point out the elephant in the room in this case. Feels like that's the goal. Maybe slightly shorter because Hades was their first time making a game of this type. So they won't need as much initial learning, which could make the early access cycle slower, but like probably not by much if their social media talks on the matters going anything by. That's fair. Also, sorry to take you out of Lurk. I know you have a lot to prepare for with your capstone class. Have you found any headway going into that? Not Fox questioning your cooking skills. Get them. Ace, get the Fox. I think I finished it. You think you finished it? What does that even mean? At least I finished enough of it to get a 80 or 90. Oh, 80 or 90. Wait, you already got your grade on it? Congrats, by the way. Writes crap instructions. Hey, man. 1 seed? Sure, I guess. Fox should have had my chicken jalapeno popper soup last night. Are you just in a cooking mood lately? The crap is due in 3 days and I'm tired of worrying about it. The class also ends in 3 days, so... What's your current grade in it? If you don't mind me asking. And how much weight does this Oh, that's an enemy. I don't know why I thought that was the guy writing the song. Just chilling there too. Let's see what's over here. Just trying to get better at cooking, honestly. Do you and your lady friend alternate? Or is it mainly you cooking if you guys don't eat out? Worth 30 points. My 10-page paper that's upgraded, it's worth 20 points. My course participation that she's half graded is worth 40 points. The only solid grade I have is my first paper that has been worth 10 points. So technically, the grade in the grade book says I have a B minimum for staying in the program, but I don't actually know what I have. Time to go. Smell you later. You gonna smell me later? Sorry for that. I cook on weekends because she works and I'm off. Ah. What days are she actually off? Take it easy, Mr. Mix. Tell the Rinse I said hello. If they care to say hi back. You will rule the day where you have to smell me later. Oh, you still got barely 400. Another seed. Can I burn this? No. It look burnable. I guess if I do play, yeah, I could probably play a decent amount of Hades 2 early access, alternate with doing a challenge run for Hades, which would be probably the permadeath run. I don't know if I'll try the 64 heat. That's just too hard, man. It's too hard if I haven't had the intention of doing it. It's like I have more of a commitment doing the other permadeath run because that was like my original thought, I guess. But yeah. I don't think I have a key, right? Oh, go through here. Oh, it's a bird. Camp with the free crows, old friend. Fox, how often do you cook? What do you define as cooking? We knew you make it here eventually. If I put something in a pot and it's on the stove and it's one type of meal, is that considered cooking? Even if you needed a bit of guidance along the way. Because technically you could say I was helping cook with Thanksgiving. We're a group of free-thinking individuals who reject the ideas of the Lords of Doors. What, you making ramen? That's actually pretty accurate. I'm proud of you for knowing me so well. I'm proud of you. They have new cookies? Whoa, what kind of cookies? Wait, you're in Subway right now? It's almost 3 in the morning. I mean, like all fresh ingredients and whatnot, not Hamburger Helper. I haven't made Hamburger Helper before, actually. We are a group of free-thinking individuals who reject the ideas of the Lords of the Doors. Are you talking about sub-sandwich shaped cookies or new flavors? Sub-sandwich shaped cookies? That's a thing? We do not want unnatural immortality if it must come at the cost of our lives. What is the point in living forever if it's to be as a slave? No, we choose to live free and die free. So go, climb even higher, defeat the beast at the top of the mountain and claim its soul. Oh, but make sure you're well prepared before you head onwards. Remember, you're welcome here anytime you like. Anytime I like. Oh, I like that. Hey, you got a free key too? That's pretty straightforward. It's Gate of Knowledge. Its eyes see all things. All things? Its heart knows all things. And its soul exists in all things. It whispers to us when we need guidance. It foretold your arrival and your destiny. I'm sure when your time comes, you will feel its wisdom guide you towards the correct path. Are they calling me wise, chat? Because they're correct. I'm just browsing. Mala flavor cookie. It's supposed to be spicy. Do you like spicy? They announced a month ago they're launching foot-long cookies? Foot-long cookies? No shot, Ella. No way. The promo image was the cookies in the shape of a bread pan. They shaped the bread in. Man, I want cookies. No shot they're doing that. I can't see that happening. That cookie has to be like $30 if they're doing that. I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying you're lying to me. I never said you're lying to me, Ella. I didn't say those words. I said no shot. Subway is pulling that off. Hoffa, what's crack-a-lackin', brother? What you up to? Also, chat. Super random question. I'll wait for you to get through this Subway conversation, but I'll ask this super random question in a couple of minutes. The Four-Toed Crow, it is an honor to meet you. Did you find any of our shrines on your journey? It seems there are still 7 shrines you haven't yet to find. I'm sure they will help you on your journey and in the fight with the beast atop the mountain. This guy just chilling. Welcome, Four-Toed Crow. Live a simple life here, foraging and living off the land. I'll send you something I just saw. Is it something that'll get me banned? We even use Fur Shed by the beast atop the mountain as bedding. That's interesting. Make yourself at home. I'll try my best. You're welcome here anytime. Still 7 shrines. Oh, they actually tell me how many things I haven't found up to this point. That's pretty impressive, actually. Pizza Melt? I should have Subway when I wake up today. That's if you go to sleep on time. It looks like you're going to stay up until it's time to wake up at this rate, Tiny. We're being honest. Okay, I thought that was smart of me. Yeah, don't show it on stream. Oh boy. Right now, the footlong cookies are only Choco Chip and only available in select cities, but the plan is to full launch in 2024 to all or most locations. Good luck training. There's sometimes Subway's employees have like attitude that would be comparable to people working at Popeyes. It just catches me off guard sometimes. They look so done with us by the time we walk in. What's the fox in question, Fox? If I ever added a VTube model or avatar to my channel, would that be off-putting? Or is it too hard to imagine that because of how often I stream with a face cam? It's something I'm curious about. I don't know what people prefer in that sentiment because, of course, regulars are fine with face cam, but would